All right, super regional reaction. Ole Miss a 16-3 loser to Arizona. Arizona to the College World Series. Chris, the bats just didn't really show up. Arizona was hitting everything, and it just kind of spiraled out of control in a hurry.
Yeah, wasn't our day, and it was Arizona's day. I think we only had 5 hits throughout the whole game. Only was able to plate 3 runs. Arizona's bats were, alive from the very beginning. 20 runs, 16 runs, 20 hits. So they kind of pounded us around the yard, every which way but loose. Home runs, doubles, triples, even. So it wasn't our best game, but I was just, I'm really proud of the guys where they got to, and we'll do a wrap up show a little bit later this week and talk about just the season in review. But I'm just really proud of the guys. They got here, they got to game 3 of a super regional in somebody else's yard, which is something to be really proud about.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, Arizona, 7 hits with 2 outs, 9 hits with runners in scoring position. They hit almost 500 for the day.
Yeah, again, I don't know that it was in post game. Mike talked about, or Taylor talked about. I can't remember which one, but it wasn't really, we did anything wrong. It's just they did everything right, whether it was, curveballs or sliders or fastballs, inside, outside, whatever. They just kind of mashed our pitching all over the place, and we've known our pitching has been suspect a little bit since Gunner went down, but today it kind of reared its ugly head, and it's not really anybody's fault. We've just have with Taylor Broadway starting a game 3. I don't know that that was a really optimal thing for us to have happen today. It was our best shot, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I don't want to dispute that fact, but if at the beginning of the season you tell Mike Bianco he's going to have a game 3 in Arizona to go to the College World Series, I think he's really happy with that. But I don't know that Taylor Broadway is the guy that he says, yeah, that's my guy on game 3 to start.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's his guy game 3 to shut it down, but it's not
Yeah.
his guy game 3 to start it up.
Yeah, whenever this came out, I've been this whole postseason team business as usual and not really rocking the boat wanting to. You try some things and they work, you try some things and they didn't, but he absolutely gave the team the best shot to win tonight. It was his best bullet. You can understand the logic, it just didn't work.
Yep, and that's just baseball. Sometimes
Mhm.
it's a different game than the other sports that we're really big fans of, and the fact that it's not you throw your best 5 guys out there in a basketball game and you hope they do really well. It's all this pitching stuff, all the changes, when to do this, when to do that. It's just a different game than football or basketball is. So, again, I'm just really proud of the guys. I don't if anybody's really bothered tonight. I mean, I kind of understand the feeling of frustration, but let's not be frustrated at the players. It's just, the cards that we were dealt, so to speak, just didn't line up for us this year. And again, we'll get to that later on this week to talk about, some of the season wrap up and, a key turning point in the season for me that we've talked about before in the show. But I do want to revisit it because I do think it was a really exciting turning point for the team.
Yeah, if you would have told me in February that we made it to a game 3 of a super regional, maybe I might have been a little bit disappointed. But when you look at the injuries that we had and everything that has gone on, this has just been a phenomenal coaching job. It's disappointing that we lost tonight, but just to get here, it was fantastic.
It may be Mike's best coaching job of his career. And I know there's going to be a lot of Bianco haters out there that are like, well, he can't win the big one. Well, you know what? Let's talk about the cards that he was dealt this year, and let's line up the measuring stick with that, not just look at this team at the very beginning of the year and say, oh, we should have made it to Omaha. Yes, obviously that was the goal. Yes, with a healthy lineup, we no doubt should have made it there. But there are a number of Arkansas fans that are not happy tonight because their team is not going to Omaha either. So baseball's a funny game. Stuff happens. Arkansas fired their best bullet with Kevin Kopps. Didn't work out. Base, Baseball happens.
Yeah. All right, Chris. Chris Muller on site in Tucson. Safe travels back, buddy. That'll do it for the instant reaction from the Tucson Super Regional. Arizona 16-3 winner. They're going to the College World Series. They'll play Vanderbilt. For Chris, I'm Steve, and of course, hotty toddy.
Howdy toddy.